saves him a couple million in cap space. So Devon, after playing 4 games for Detroit this past season, he had 1 touchdown and a pair of interceptions. The team also cut loose defensive tackle Danny Shelton after 1 season. He started 12 games in 2020. And in Lakeland, Akil Baddoo with his 3rd home run of the spring. Now 7 RBIs for him as well. A solo shot in the 7th inning off of the Yankees to make it 6-3 in favor of New York. Michael Fulmer and Brian Garcia each giving up 3 earned runs in their work today. From the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Chris Villar. For more, stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and radio.com.
Brought to you by Good Afternoon. Right, exactly. Tell me more. Brought to you by Good Afternoon. I don't know if that'd be allowed. Wouldn't that be something? These just cause for concern at all. Brought to you by Good Afternoon. And we'll give you Mike Johnson. Something to think about, indeed. Let's just say it right for the moment. Brought to you by Good Afternoon.
You know, total side note, who the hell dresses Michael Irvin and Steve Smith on NFL Network? I mean, are you guys watching this? Steve Smith is out here in a suit. Yeah, I mean, the suit, the sleeves are a different color than the main part of the suit. The lapels have piping. And Irvin's out here, he's got an entire pillowcase tucked into his pocket. That's not a pocket square. It's a parachute. He looks like he's in the Army Rangers, like he's preparing to jump out of a plane. Look at Steve Smith. He looks like a character from Dick Tracy. Who dresses these two? Why is he wearing like Don King glasses? It's
Where's he been at?
It's called style, Mike. It's like that coming up. Yeah, if the glove don't fit,
Who stays with him?
that ain't style. That's called being colorblind.
Now, I would change the shirt, but I would wear what Michael Irvin's wearing right now. I would.
David, that ain't a pocket square. That's a tablecloth.
No, it is a tablecloth. You're right about that.
I mean, come on now. I know a thing or two about squares. That's ridiculous.
Yes,
Be a
two of them is
Who was there?
Maybe that's that really rich people pocket square. Rico, he's got a plate of chicken parm in there. That's his takeout bag. But Steve Smith takes the cake. Where do you even get a suit where the sleeves are a different color than the suit?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's something kids do. Like back in the day, a kid would have a suit like that. That's not what an adult wears.
Damn. All right, sorry, that was a total side note. What the hell are we talking about? Lots of stuff. First of all, later in the show, Rico will hand select the more difficult games in March Madness. We'll get you through it. I want to talk about betting versus brackets as well, because I feel like we're seeing a shift. What we're rapping about now, it started out as one league. LeBron bought a piece of Red Sox. And I just made mention, like I was bummed out. He didn't advocate for the vaccines. He passed the buck. Because he comments on everything. He has a right to, right? He's Mr. Platform. And I'm not going to not comment on the difficult stuff.
All right, we're heading that direction.
And then I guess I made a mistake, and I just said it straight up. You know who else didn't make a comment he needed to? And he needed to be out there telling people to take it? The former president, Donald Trump. That's how you get rid of the distrust.
Well,
You have the people with the biggest platform tell you, hey, take this thing. I'm taking it too. It's a bummer, because you're still dealing with distrust. So yeah, we've been rapping about it a little bit, a little vaccine, and you know, you get a couple dinglings who call in and they're all upset about it. I don't know, why do I have to? Simple. Here are the reasons. And if you go to Facebook for your science, you can go to a different radio show for your entertainment. I don't know what to tell you.
all right, dear.
Let's can we check it on Ticketex, or is it all just
We're
F-bomb
heading that
theater?
direction.
No, it's not. Here's one that just came in. It says, I'm not taking no. Sorry, guys. I don't care about sports. You guys are my sports. I don't care about traveling. Don't care about
45
getting back to normal. I'm just not comfortable taking it.
You don't care about getting back to normal. You don't care about sports. Do it. Dress up inside.
What'd she say?
I don't know what's that.
No, but it goes back to what I said. The key is you gotta get to the probably 35% are dead set, I'm not doing this. If you can cut that number at least by 10%, I think you'll be okay.
And the way to do it is if the former president came out and said, and what's a real that most of the people who are anti-vaxxers are happy to disagree.
Almost called me.
Understand, but once again, that's in the
us versus them, the more people are going to say, I'm not going to do it. You somehow have to get people on board to realize it's not an us versus them. This disease never voted. It didn't vote this past November. I promise you. It showed up in no precincts. It wasn't in Georgia. It wasn't in Michigan. It wasn't in New York. It wasn't in California. It wasn't in Texas. It didn't vote. It just showed up and said, I'm going to wreak havoc. Now, you have to get people to realize this isn't a political thing. It's not a chip play. It's not a red or blue thing. And that's why I said it's going to come down to guys if you really go out everything that you want to do, dreaming about, the trips. I can't help the fact point is, I hate my team. And I become only more enraptured with every syllable Dave Gettleman speaks. And whatever you felt about Quinn and Patricia, that's what I feel. I don't know what to do. My dad says, how are you not a fan anymore? What happened to my son? I tell him what I just told you guys. I hate these people. I hate every move they make. The Giants are a 6-10 team, tapped out, trying to somehow outspend the mistakes of a senile.
What's up, Slick? Ashton. I pulled forms off of one. I can't remember which one it was, though. But I had to go to the yard because there was blankets down and everything. I had to fold up all the blankets, check up the forms. I'm trying to remember what street it was. I don't think it was Ashton. I think it was another one. No, Ashton, there was two jobs right next to each other. The forms were still there. That one, I did not grab those. All right.
Sure as hell hate mom. The sight of Dave Gettleman sends me into rage. Hey. What's that line where Ice-T says, I wish all the bad things in life happened to you? That's only me. That's me about Gettleman. Help me.
Buddy, here's the thing. I can't speak for all Detroiters, but the thing about Detroiters, they love their team regardless.
No.
They love them through the thick and thin. They may say they hate them, but deep down, they can't leave them. I think you've left the Giants. I think you've walked away. And Mike, I would simply tell you, don't look back. Just keep going forward. Big G is going to cry out, Michael, turn around. Don't. Just keep walking. It sounds like you've left. Because most Detroiters love their team. They may say they hate them, but it's like your family. You can talk bad about your family, but nobody else can.
Let me admit something. This is terrible. I root against them. All in an effort to get Dave Gettleman gone. Because I can't believe in anything he does. It's the same thing I did with the Lions. I have no ability to feel joy with anything they do. I hate the uniforms. I hate the helmets. I hate the players. I hate the stadium. I mean, that stadium is one of the biggest jokes in the league. I hate everything about them. I don't even know what to do. I've never been at this level with the Giants. I've been at this level with Eli Manning. I've never been this way with the franchise. It's pure and utter Silky Johnson haters ball. And I need to know from Detroiters. Maybe Detroiters don't hate their team. You know, Pistons haven't won a playoff game in a decade. If I were a fan, I would have hated their guts pre-trade.
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you. And I hate your guts.
That's me walking the halls of MetLife Stadium.
Here's the other thing. You know what a Super Bowl feels like. And this isn't a slam on the Lions fans, but they don't know. So you can't miss what you never had. You know what it's like to be at the top of the mountain. Now, my question is there anything the Giants can do to win you back? Because if the answer is no, then man, you need to pick a new team.
Oh, it would just be get that senile dinosaur antichrist from running my team and start valuing offensive and defensive linemen. Do that, and I might listen.
I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want
No. You can't. You may think it. You can't say that. No, that was your inner thoughts. Now you weren't. And I want to let everybody know that was not me. That was Robert De Niro as Al Capone in The Untouchables.
So you can't tap into your inner Juwan. Huh? Okay.
No. You don't have the bookkeeper. No. Can't say those things. Now, I mean, do I lie in bed and occasionally think terrible things? Possibly. But you don't say those on the air. 248-539-9797. I'm asking for help. How do you manage it when you've reached the hate stage for your team? How do you manage it? 97.1.
You already know that BetMGM is the king of sports books. Now get ready to find out why they're the king of parlays. Each game day during college basketball's March matchups, because you know you can't say the real thing, BetMGM customers will receive a Parlay Boost token that can turn a big win into a blockbuster windfall. Just build your parlay, launch your boost, and watch your payouts skyrocket. It's that simple. New to BetMGM, sign up today, and you'll automatically receive Parlay Boost tokens throughout the college tournament. You tack on teams to your parlay, and BetMGM will tack on extra cash to your winning wagers. It's college hoopla time, and the action is even more wild when you add some serious fuel to your parlay bets. Log into your account or download the app and experience March matchups like never before with the Parlay Boost tokens only at BetMGM. Opt-in required. Must be 21 years or older. Michigan only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by St. Joseph Mercy. Look out for a car on the shoulder 96 westbound after Wixom Road causing a little bit of a Gawker delay. There's also a reported accident Southfield Freeway northbound at Rotunda. A disabled semi is still blocking the right side of 94 westbound at Schaefer. And around the Howell area, there's an accident blocking all lanes on westbound Grand River before M59. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
I'm Lana Lazarus. St. Joe's experts say now more than ever, it's important to get your flu vaccine. A flu shot can prevent sickness, and it's free with most insurance plans. Protect yourself and your family. Connect with your St. Joe's primary care doctor or urgent care facility to get your flu shot today.
Everywhere I go, people ask me, is now the right time to sell our home? Hi, it's Mark Z with EXP. And in this fast-changing real estate market, it's critical you choose the right agent with the right marketing plan. Call me, Mark Z, and I'll get your home sold. Guaranteed. I'm not bragging. I'm applying for the job. Call me, Mark Z, today at 844-SOLD-BY-Z and start packing.
Hi, Harry Glantz from Capital Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, and they're not going down to zero. So what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. Let our award-winning staff help you save money. If you're looking to purchase a new home, refinance your existing home, and you want to save money, call 1-800-LOW-RATE and take advantage of these historic low rates. That's Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, NMLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
Hear that? Let me give it to you one more time. That's the sound of Xfinity XFi blocking a threat to your home Wi-Fi network. It keeps your connected devices protected, from security cams to smart speakers. It even protects you from sites that aren't secure. Click here for authentic Bigfoot photos. Seriously, Karen, Xfinity XFi keeps your network safe, so you don't have to worry about a thing. Karen, we've been over this. Sasquatch is not living in Tampa.
Get protection for your connected devices included at no extra cost. Can your internet do that? Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Or pick a speed that's right for you with options up to 2 gigs. Plus, get advanced security free with the XFi Gateway. Just activate through the Xfinity app. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 3/22/21. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet 25 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Come on, come in, let the fun begin.
At MichiganLottery.com, the one place you'll find exclusive games like Queen of Diamonds and Michigan Cash Draw, plus Powerball and Mega Millions that can reach $1 billion. Cash out online or at your favorite store, and all proceeds support Michigan schools and businesses. Get 100% match on your first deposit up to $100, plus free games. Sign up with promo code RADIO. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
So play on, Michigan, 'cause we love it.
I absolutely love my dog, but the constant shedding, not so much. But then I got a Swiffer Sweeper pet kit, and it is amazing. These super thick cloths pick up a crazy amount of hair. Just look at all that. And that was from just one swipe. And the best part? Sweeper's so much easier to maneuver than a broom or a vacuum, easily getting around chairs and under the couch. You're right. Now I can focus on you, not your shedding. Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, because shed happens.
Hey, James, that order just doubled. We gotta move fast here.
Indeed knows unexpected growth can stretch your business thin.
Somebody pick up that phone.
Like at Luca's Gourmet Frozen Pizza Company, to operate at scale, he needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
This hour of the Valenti Show with Rico is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE.
It was just last August when we lost the great Jamie Samuelson to colon cancer at the young age of 48. He lost a great voice, and I lost a great friend. March is National Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. We at 97.1 The Ticket urge you to get a colonoscopy. COVID-19 has gripped this area, and the amount of colorectal cancer screenings have gone down. We need to ramp back up. You no longer need to wait until you're 50 to get a screening. On behalf of Jamie and his family, please sign up for a colonoscopy today. It could save your life.
This hour's ticket signing bonus keyword is penny. Text penny to 72881 for your chance at $1,000.
Rico, I'm gonna get to the people here for some counsel. Wait, no, what the hell is Mayock and Groom doing? They just released their Pro Bowl center in Rodney Hudson. I just saw a stat. He's played 3,450 snaps. He's given up 3 sacks. So basically, the Raiders are taking a strength of the team and they're tearing it apart. Boy, I tell you, the longer that goes on, the longer I really wonder what is going on out there.
Yeah, it was funny and it was cute at first, but I think now we're starting to see that this thing is gonna crash and burn. The Raiders will keep being the Raiders.
Let's go to Alex, 97.1. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Rico, and welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you a little advice here, Mike, from somebody with the same kind of perspective. Honestly, I'm Michigan football right now, all right? You know, I'm halfway about there between there and apathy. And honestly, I think you usually do a pretty good job of it, but you just got to target the things that are good and kind of isolate and call out the culture and certain things, you know, that are going wrong with the team, and, you know, try and look at the bright spots, but, you know, and don't ever stop advocating for better, you know. You always love your team, and just,
Alex, it's just, it gets to a point where you feel like you're being led by a madman. You're being led to slaughter, and I don't, it is a lot like what you're dealing with Michigan, Alex. I mean, I don't know how anyone can believe in Harbaugh at this point.
You know, you just sold a bill of goods and it doesn't live up. And, you know, I'll never stop calling that out. Doesn't mean I don't love my team to death, but, you know.
You haven't reached the stage where you're rooting against him, have you?
I haven't, you know, especially because it's definitely not the same concept as tanking in professional sports, right? That could be
That's true,
oversold,
yeah.
but-
If only you got the number one recruit by tanking. That would be amazing. That'd be fabulous. Let me know when we instill that in the recruiting process. Let's go to Gary, 97.1. What's up, G?
I was listening online, and I just kind of tuned in, so to speak, clicked in to the middle of the rant, and I was stunned, and I looked 3 times to see, did I click on the fan in New York by accident? And I'm listening to I'm hanging on every word that you're saying, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know who this guy is, but he is saying every word, every thought with as much spit-dripping venom as I've said to Pat Leonard of the News, all sorts of the host, anybody else who will listen. That this team drives me out of my mind. And I remember you were asking for some advice. What do I do? My first question to you is, do you happen to recall what happened back in 1978 with Tim Mara and Wellington Mara and the whole thing that brought George Young in?
Well, I mean, they basically just went to the league and said, "Help us, please, God. We don't know what we're doing."
I mean, are you too young to remember that?
Yeah, I'm only 40. I'm only 40, Gary.
It was the characterizing issue, if you will, characterizing event in Giants history when George Young came in, and then ultimately Parcells was hired by what's his face from Alabama, who just passed away. I can't remember his name. But anyway, that was the beginning of the Giants turning in the right direction when Wellington Mara's grip on running the Giants was removed. And you brought up John Mara. Nobody can control John Mara. Apparently, Tisch is not going to get involved in telling John Mara, you can't make these bonehead decisions and hire, as you say, dinosaurs. So in the meantime,
Gettleman is just, and I mean, Gary, just for background, I mean, I'm originally from upstate. I'm a lifelong Giants fan. My dad is a diehard Giants fan. And the reason I brought it up is in Detroit here, where I've done radio now for the better part of 20 years, Gary, fans here have an ability to hate their team because the Lions have been so bad for so long. I have never, in my lifetime, felt the way I feel about the Giants now.
There is a parallel between the Lions organization and the Giants organization and other older organizations where the old guard runs the show and no one's ever going to wrestle control away. But the problem that you and I have with the Giants is that they have those 4 championships, and that is a huge problem because every time you start bringing up the stuff you're bringing up and ranting about how the team has been to one playoff game in 8 years and their draft picks are horrible and blah, 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 somebody will hold up. You know, Paul Schwartz, he's the biggest problem. He holds up the 4 championships and says, yeah, but remember
when they did. Hey, Gary, you know what I know. They did the same thing with Eli. Outside of the 2 Super Bowls, he didn't win a single playoff game in a 16-year career. I mean, it's like the Giants have these 2 years where they're sitting there yelling, "Sprinkles!" And the rest of the last 20 years of my life, they've been trash. I'm sorry. I need more meat.
Yeah.
I feel like Rojo. Yeah.
Winning Super Bowls is the problem. What?
Because I'll tell you why.
Mike, no. Mike, this is why you can't relate to you.
Exactly.
It's you are Bill Gates saying, my God, when you hit that $1 billion, the taxes are just so difficult.
I'm not gonna let you.
What?
I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do it.
And everybody else is waiting for their $1,400 check to come in the mail, and you're like, look, you hit that $1 billion. I'm telling you, it's a different tax bracket. It's so hard.
Yeah. All right. Let me give you an example you'll understand.
Okay.
It's like Roberto. Now, Roberto walks in and drops an all-time good song on a Tuesday. I mean, it's all-time good. We're all laughing our balls off. It's a hootenanny. But then he's awful Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, until I get on the phone with him and go, hey, pull your head out of your ass. I need some help here. Is that acceptable? Does him creating an all-time good moment give him the ability to be bad the next 5 years? No! That's the Giants in a nutshell. No! Yes, the Super Bowls are incredible, but the more inept you are surrounding those Super Bowls, the more those moments are fluky. And instead of looking at why that organization is not able to put a consistently competent product out on the field, everyone just goes, well, the Super Bowl was sure fun. Right, but the house is on fire. What, did you see David Tyree? Right, I'm pretty sure your kid's drowning right now. Oh, man, look, it's Kevin Boss in the Super Bowl. Rico, you gotta look beyond it.
I can relate to what you're saying. I know your pain. I've seen good and bad in the team that I like. You're asking Lions fans, hey, can you feel my pain? No, they can't.
I didn't ask if they could feel my pain. I asked if they could help me, because they've been through it too.
They haven't. They did. Mike, we still celebrate beating the Cowboys in 91.
I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to start a live read while Rico's talking. I am not continuing this. FanDuel. Risk-free. $1,000. Risk-free $1,000 bet. I got odds on all the action. Games day and night. Can I bet a future on Gettleman getting launched to Mars with the robots? $1 million giveaway. You got to bet the tournament. You get, I think it's 22 entries. You can make up to 22 bets on the tourney, and you get entered in the deal. FanDuel Sportsbook promo code ticket. That's FanDuel Sportsbook promo code ticket. Sign up. It's the opposite of being a Giants fan. It's actually a good time. 21 and up, present Michigan. No purchase necessary. Restrictions apply for that $1 million drawing. The risk-free bet. Non-withdrawable site credits expire in 14 days. I mean, I can't read all this. It's ridiculous. Sportsbook.fanduel.com. And if you got a gambling problem, be an adult, call the number. 1-800-270-7117.
This Radio.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Northville Lumber.
CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by Lexicon. Software and services to help build better law firms. LexiconServices.com. The Heat had not been playing well of late, but they have turned it on, winning 10 of their last 11. So a reporter asked Jimmy Butler, what's been the biggest difference?
Does it feel like you're coalescing as much as the record shows into something? I mean, 10 of 11, pretty special.
Don't do that. Come on now. What the hell does that mean?
I mean, you won 10 of 11, so you're obviously showing how good you can be, I would say.
You said a big word. You confused me.
Oh, that means coming together, congealing, gelling.
You just said that.
Jim does not have time to pull out a dictionary. Not when he's busy ripping off 10 out of 11 and turning the Heat season around single-handedly. Jimmy Butler is the absolute best. I'm Jim Rome.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Detroit area attorneys, a partner men can count on. Online at CordellCordell.com. That's CordellCordell.com. Offices in Troy and Ann Arbor.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? If you're looking for your engine to run a little smoother, some fuel system cleaner could help. Right now, we have buy one, get one free on Chevron Techron Complete Fuel System Cleaner. Plus, AutoZone Rewards members get a $1 bonus reward. Not a member? Don't worry. Joining is easy, and you can even earn an extra $5 bonus reward when you join with a valid email. Getting your job done just got easier. Restrictions apply. See terms at AutoZone.com/rewards.
Wearing a mask is more than protection. It's a bridge to better days. The path back to celebrations with family. Nights out on the town with friends. Game days with your favorite sports team. Michigan's recovery is depending on you, and so are your family, friends, and neighbors. So even after you're vaccinated, wear a mask, avoid large gatherings, and social distance. One day in the near future, we will all be able to put this pandemic behind us. But until then, spread hope, not COVID. Learn more at michigan.gov/coronavirus. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but thought it would be too difficult? Then try Babbel. Babbel starts by teaching you words and phrases that gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations. So in 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking a new language in a few weeks. Babbel is built around real life. It teaches you practical conversations that you will actually use. Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com today. That's BABBEL.com.
At home, in your car, or at work. Detroit's sports station.
All right, David, give me a couple of the ticket texts. Got a Kenny Cop pick of the day. We got to have this conversation, too. Brackets versus betting. I mean, the tourney around the corner. I haven't been approached about a bracket. I don't know anybody doing a bracket. I myself am not doing one. It's all betting. Like, I want to bet the games. I mean, can we basically, RIP brackets? We'll get to it. David, what do you got?
Yeah, I hope my cousin Jonathan Harrison, who plays for the Giants, can bring you back, Mike. Don't give up on the Giants.
Who the hell is that?
I looked it up. I have no idea. I don't see him on the roster. I don't know.
Yeah, I plays for the Giants. Listen, just because you wear a hat doesn't mean you play for the team. Who the hell's John Harrison? I don't know who the hell that is.
Let's just move on to this one. It says somewhere in the Giants.
I mean, if you're gonna name drop, man, you better be boys with like Sterling Shepard or, hey, my high school buddy Saquon Barkley. John Harrison. That sounds like one of the Beatles.
He's an idiot. Somebody that won't be making the squad. Says somewhere in the Giants headquarters is Jennifer Garner with a spreadsheet and a calculator trying to clean up Gettleman's messes.
Yeah. Well, it's